back. Sorry for the delay. We're back. I was talking about a piece in my book called A Construct, and I was trying to get it with you, Danielle. So what you were talking about values and all those things and how it pertains to your brand, I am very big on that. So I have this thing called A Construct. It's 3 pieces of success that I think they are paramount to being in place, right? So there's 3 circles that overlap each other. And in these 3 circles, there are 3 parts. There's intent, there's work, and there's process. And I think all 3 of these fit together in the middle to make this euphoric business process or situation that happens. Now, the thing is, a lot of people have intent and they have the process, but they're not putting no work into it, and the business fails. Or they'll have the process and some work, but their intentions are not in the right place. And I believe all of these need to be in place, all of them. And you were talking about that earlier, just with the brand. I believe people need to understand that you need to understand what the process is for a brand, firstly. You need to understand that. You need to understand that there is going to be a certain amount of work that needs to be done in order to make the brand grow and prosper, because you're not going to be just 500,000 followers and this great person overnight. It's going to take time and effort, and that ties in with the process. And then lastly, I think with the intent, man, if you're in business because of yourself, I think you are absolutely in the wrong arena. I think you're in the wrong place in your mind. If you're going to be a brand, it's all about what you're going to offer the people. And if you're not going to do that, then you might as well keep your 9-to-5 job. What you think, Danielle?
I agree, but that's life, period.
Mm-hmm.
That's not just business.
Yeah.
Our lives are not about us.
Yeah.
They're just not. We are not here to serve ourselves. We are here to help one another, support one another, and serve one another. And if that is not your intent for life overall,
yeah,
you're going to miss the mark. You're going to spend much of your life lonely and out of place. Man. Because you're only searching to serve yourself. As a business owner, you cannot do that.
Yeah, you can't.
And I think that when you make it about yourself, when you make it, oh, I want to do this because it's lucrative. If it's all about money, then you're missing the mark.
Exactly. I mean, because what is the definition of a business?
Businesses fail.
Right. What is the definition of a business? It's something. It's a structure that offers a product or service to the community, to a client or to a customer. If you're not in it to offer a service or product to the people, what are you in business for?
Right. So
yeah, I think you absolutely got it. I really do. So now we're gonna get into some nitty gritty stuff right quick. This next question right here, this is gonna make a couple people mad because they may be out there doing some of this stuff. So we're gonna talk about the 3 biggest no-nos. The big 3 no-nos that you know of where people are building brands at. What are some of the big no-nos you see right now online that people are doing?
Well, let me back up because before we get into the don'ts, I want to talk about some of the do's.
Get it.
I don't think I ever really answered your question about how you get people to buy into your brand and your vision.
Okay.
The first thing I would say for that is everything you put out there needs to be with the mindset that it should build your reputation in a positive way. Everything that you post, everything that you say, everything that you do has to be aligned with your vision, your mission, your purpose, your goals for yourself. If you are doing something like if you're an author or a speaker or something like that, or a business coach or mentor, whatever you want to call it. The other thing that you have to do to build your brand, I call them the 4 C's: content creation, consistency, communication, and collaboration. Content creation means that you are original. You're original. Your content comes from your experiences. It's based off of what you say your mission and your vision and your purpose are. Content creation is also about understanding who your audience is and what it is they want to see and the information that they need from you.
Okay.
So if you're an author and your book is about maybe it's a self-help guide or something like that, why are you talking about sports?
Yeah, exactly.
Why are all your posts about sports? That creates brand confusion, because if it's not tied into what you say that you do, you're creating brand confusion. And to fix confusion means that you literally have to determine who's confused, why they're confused, and then start feeding them the proper information to clear it up.
Right.
Consistency is just about posting regularly, communicating with your audience regularly. Communication itself is determining, you have to know which messages to put out there.
Right.
Make sure that you're delivering the right messages. Making sure the messages you're delivering have to do with your brand. Again, it's about the type of content that you're putting out there. And also telling people, these are our values. Communicate what your values are. Communicate what your beliefs are. And then finally, collaboration. Don't be stingy.
Yeah.
If you don't understand that there are people out there that do what you do and do it better, you're going to fail, because that means you're not coachable and you're unwilling to learn. If you collaborate with people, then you are building your brand recognition. And not just collaborating with people, but collaborating with the right people. The people that can buy into your vision and your purpose and your goals, and you can do the same for them. It needs to be reciprocal. You need to have a reciprocally beneficial relationship for the collaboration to work. You don't collaborate with someone and you're just giving everything to them unless that's what you agree to do.
Right.
That's something totally separate from the type of collaboration I'm talking about. When I say collaborate, it means you two or three or a group of people develop a program or a system or something that addresses the needs of your audiences.
Man.
You're delivering something to your audience. But as you're working together, your audience is saying, wow, this is amazing. Look what these two companies are doing. Look what these two people are doing. That's why you see people like E.T. and Inky Johnson together.
Yeah.
You see Kendall Franklin with E.T. You see why? Because they understand that they didn't get to where they are alone, and they can't continue building their brand alone. So what do? They join forces.
Man.
They collaborate with one another because they understand the value in that kind of co-sharing.
Yeah.
And so when you understand who can help you and who you can help, and you collaborate with them, you're really going to help leverage your brand, and you're going to create greater recognition and a larger platform for you to do more. And probably more people will see that and want to work with you. And that's when you have to be careful about who you're tying your brand to, because not all money, not all connections are good.
Tell them all money ain't good money, and all friendships are not good friendships, man. Listen, if you people are not listening, if you're not listening, if you just got on, we're talking to Danielle Wright. She is a brand specialist. She is a business developer. She is really helping us right now understand where we are as a person, as a business, as a brand, individually and collectively. She just said something that was powerful. A lot of people think that every opportunity is a good opportunity. They think all money is good money. And listen, we're not saying that it's blood money, but some of the money may be through an ill-gotten gain, through some type of their intent was wrong, in the way they were getting the money, and it may saturate your brand and what you're doing with some ill intent, and you don't want that. You want to make sure that everyone around you is on the same like mind, on the same vision. They're going in the same direction. Everybody's values lined up. You want to make sure that in business that everybody's values line up with each other's, because if they don't, the collaboration will fall, and certainly the businesses within that collaboration will fall with it, depending on how strong your foundation is. And I'm going to tell you right now, she'll tell you too, for the most part, 75% of businesses do not have a strong foundation because they came in wrong. They came in absolutely wrong. We're talking, even personally, right, Danielle? Personally, 75% of people personally are not in the right place to even build a brand or a business right now. Our Coach Kendall always say, if your personal life is out of whack, then your business and your brand will be out of whack too.
Yeah, that's very true. I think that, and this kind of goes into the do's and the don'ts.
Mm.
Is don't get into being a speaker, an author, or starting a business just because grandmama told you that you're smart and you know how to get money.
Mm-hmm.
What? No.
Right.
Absolutely not. That's our grandmothers and grandfathers and aunties and uncles and parents will tell us a lot of stuff to encourage us.
Exactly.
You can be encouraged to do something you're not supposed to do.
Oh my God. And it's happened to me countless times. Countless
times. To all of us.
Yeah.
Why? Because we want people to feel good about what we're doing and who we are.
Yep.
But we first have to understand who we are and what we should be doing. And I think that when you don't understand that, you don't have a grasp of who you are and what you are supposed to be doing, nothing else is going to line up.
Man.
You will start something and you will stop it. You will work on something and not finish. You will create something and you will experience failure after failure after failure because you have no idea who you are. Understanding who you are is the very first step in branding. It defines your values. It defines your beliefs.
She just said, listen, y'all, she just said, and I don't know if she thinks she understands, she just said it, inconsistency is tied into you not understanding who you are and what you're supposed to do. That is big. That is big information right there, Danielle, because people need to hear that. Your inconsistency in what you're doing with your life is directly tied into the fact that you have no clue who you are and what you are supposed to be doing, because you are constantly letting people push their vision of you into your head. You need to not let that happen. Stop letting everybody, grandma, mama, your best friend, everybody who says you're doing some great thing, tell you that you should be doing this, when in actuality you were called to do something else. You need to push all those things out of your head. Tell them, I thank you so much that you're putting that on me, but I still need to find out who I am in this thing called life, man. If y'all don't, you're gonna see yourself inconsistent all the time. You'll come in and out of something. I did it before. A lot of you know, back when I was doing network marketing, I was in and out of it all the time because it was not what I was supposed to do, and it was when I was in front of. I've told the story before. I was in Anaheim, California. I was down there taking notes in the crowd. I was close enough to hear the person on the stage speak, and I started to notice that the reason I kept coming back was I loved the stage. I was looking around and everybody was taking notes. I wanted to be that person on the stage giving people information on how to change their life. And from that point on, I told myself, why do I need a network marketing company to become a great speaker and add value to people's lives? So I stopped right then and there. I told myself I'm going to learn and master my craft of being a communicator, which I have always been all my life. And now you've seen the benefits and the residue of what I've been doing with the speaking engagements in schools and the coaching and doing the Pick Your Brain show. It's all because I found out who I am and what I'm capable of doing. Danielle, I know you got another no form somewhere up in there. Go ahead.
So another no, my biggest no, and I'm not sure if you were on the power call that we had a few weeks ago.
Yes.
The biggest thing I can say is don't lie.
Ooh. Don't lie.
Don't lie.
Be who you are. Be who you say you are.
Exactly. And when you know who you are, you don't have to pretend to. You see what I'm saying? Everything keeps going back to
knowing who you are. Exactly. It's people out there lying. It's people out there lying. You got to lie to build your brand up. You got to lie to get your followers. You got to lie. If you got to lie, then it's not a brand. It's exactly what it is. It's a lie. Tell them, Danielle.
And so you're a fraud. And I was a fraud before.
Yep, we all were.
I was telling people I can do certain things that I was not doing, didn't have the skill set to do, or didn't have the capacity to handle the work that was coming in. So I kept lying and saying, hey, I can do this for you.
Ooh.
I can do that for you. Oh, we can get that done. And we couldn't.
Man.
There was no we, it was just me.
Right. There was no team. There was no team. You saying we like there was a team. It was you trying to do all the work yourself.
But I also believe that you have to be real about your skill set. You have to be real about who you are and what it is that you do.
Yeah.
And when you're real about that, you don't need a gimmick. You don't need a lie. You don't need any of that.
Exactly.
Because you can be true to who it is that you are and what you're here to do, and not have to shake, juke, jive, shimmy, jimmy. Like you don't have to perform.
Ooh.
It's not a performance. It's not a. You're not acting where when you're in character, you're pretending to be someone that you're not, and then when you step off stage, you go back to your normal self. That's not branding. That would be branding yourself as a good actor or actress.
Man. So listen, y'all.
That's not what you're as an entrepreneur, as a speaker, as
tell them.
You're not.
That's
acting.
it. Tell them it's not acting.
It has to be the real you.
Listen, when you step off the stage, when you step off that stage, it still needs to be the same person on and off the stage. Let me tell y'all, hey, listen, she's trying to tell y'all something that's very important right now, and I need you to get it. I need you to grasp it. I need you to pull it in, because this is absolutely paramount. It's not a performance when you're always living your life in your purpose. You're only going to live a lie when you're out here acting and trying to portray a part. But it's not acting when it's always your life. You don't have to act when this is your life. This is my life. This is what you guys see me do. If you came to my house and came and saw me over here, you would see my setups around the house for different things I'm doing. You would see vision boards and all type of whiteboards all over the house of me planning and being a more strategic person for everyone out there, learning my books all over the house, trying to learn new concepts and things to share with you all so that you can grow and be better. I'm already getting what I'm supposed to get. And that just leads me into a part right quick. Hold on, Danielle. I just want to tell them a quick thing right quick. This leads into something for everybody. I want to give an invitation to everyone into the grindation, right? My mentor, Mr. Kendall Ficklin, has been mentoring me for over a year now. And if you've seen me from a year and a half ago up until now and watched me grow, then that's his proof. I need you to understand that that's his proof. He walks with Eric Thomas, Inky Johnson, David Shands, all the big names in speaking, and he gets his information from millionaires and brings it down to our level so that we can be who we are in this business. That's the only reason you've seen me transform into the person you see now. Danielle herself is in the grindation as well. She's in the community. She's learning and growing and prospering in her business personally and professionally. So I want to invite people into the grindation. If you want to, I'm going to put a link inside of here right now. I'm going to put a link in here right now. Go to grindation.com. Grindation.com and sign up for coaching, whatever package you choose. Listen, I understand times are hard. You know, the tax money probably already gone. I ain't gonna lie to you, the tax money already gone already. We bought that new car. We did some things with it. I understand, but pick a package. Invest in yourself. Invest in what you're trying. You've had a vision. Beginning of the year, you were saying I was gonna start that business. I was gonna start doing this. Listen, it's time to start. You no more talking no more. I need you to join the grindation, get a package level, find out what package level fits your pockets, and start building something for yourself. Hey, Danielle, let's get back to it. We went through 2 no's. Give them one more no. Give them one more no that they're doing right now that they need to stop absolutely right now.
Stop looking for handouts.
Woo. Lord.
Too many entrepreneurs think that collaboration and working together means you're going to give me something for free. And you're missing the mark. And you're building a bad reputation. You're building poor brand recognition because you're looking for handouts.
Wow.
It's not about getting anything. You exist to give. You exist to pour into other people. You exist to provide a service because you see a need that exists. That's why businesses are created. People become an entrepreneur. And understand this, your business is going to be successful. Your brand is going to be recognizable when you understand that you have created something that's in response to a need that needs to be met. If you are not addressing and providing solutions to a need that exists, you're missing the mark. You're missing out. And so one thing as an entrepreneur is to not look for handouts.
Yeah.
Handout is when you get into someone's inbox or text message or something. You send them a contact. You submit a contact form on their website, right?
Yep.
And you ask them a question. Okay? But then when they ask you a question, you were going to say, well, my service fee for that is no. You were just inboxing me. I just had a conversation about this today. You just inboxed me to ask me a question. I answered your question. But now you want me to pay you for asking a question.
That is crazy.
Or you need something for your business. You need something for your company. You need something. Maybe it's a website developer, right?
Yep.
But you go to the web developer and you say, I have $50 to get this website done. Well, I need you to wait and save $50 over the next year. Once a month. Or take $50 out of every paycheck that you get and set aside some money so you can pay someone for the service. Because the thing is, if what you do, if you and your platform and your purpose is not valuable enough to make an investment yourself, no one else could, should, or would value you.
And even better,
You create your value.
And even better, Danielle, why not serve that person until they feel like you've given them enough value to they'll offer the service to you? It's happened to me plenty of times. listen, my mentor, I keep talking about him is because I love the guy so much, right? But I have served him on many levels to where he's offered me some services and some things on my back. It's because I understand the one true thing. If you help enough people get to what they want, you will eventually get what you need. Stop asking for something all the time, and why don't you just start giving and watch how things start falling in your lap?
Yep.
Man, so I got Mike Nelson in the feed here. Mike, I understand you want to ask a question, man. Go ahead and ask the question. We're waiting for you, man. We're waiting for you. We're going to see really soon what's going to happen. So, Danielle, but real quickly, let's say right now I wanted to build my Instagram. I wanted to build my Instagram up. I'm currently at 5,000 followers, and I want to grow it to about 10 or 15 over the next 6 months. Oh wait, Mike Nelson. Okay, I got you, Mike. I got you because it's gonna come right after this question right now. So, you know what? We're gonna take Mike's question. We're gonna take Mike's question instead. We're gonna take because it's all about our listeners. They got something that they need. It's the Pick Your Brain Show. Once again, it's the Pick Your Brain Show, and it's all about you people who are aspiring entrepreneurs already inside your business, and you're trying to find out that one question, that one thing that can take you over the top for your business. And you've always tried to get in touch with that entrepreneur, that influencer you're in the inbox at least once or twice a month. Hey, I wanted to pick your brain about something. Well, right now we're about to pick Danielle's brain. Mike Nelson's question is top 3 branding yeses.
Top 3. Oh, like the top 3 things you should do?
Yep, the things that are yes things. Like, yes, do this now.
Again, I go back to what I said at the very beginning. Before you get on Instagram, before you develop your website, before you develop, you start trying to brand yourself, the basis of branding is having a mission statement, having a purpose statement, understanding your core values.
Mm-hmm.
Get those things in order.
Yep.
Because someone is inevitably going to ask you, well, why did you start this? Oh, I just want to help people. What? No, that's not enough. Jesus wanted to help people too, but he understood
Mm-hmm.
it's more than helping people. What are you helping people to do?
Yeah.
Jesus said, I came that you might have life and have it more abundantly. I came that everyone would have the opportunity at eternal life. That's why he was serving people.
Exactly.
Why are you serving people?
Man, why are you serving people? Why are you in business? Whew, I can't wait. So give us number 2. What's the number 2?
The number 2 thing I would say is do your research.
Ooh.
Do your research. Understand your niche. Understand your industry and your market. If you don't understand market patterns and industry patterns and what the top companies in your industry are doing and why they're successful, then to me that's arrogance and cockiness or laziness.
Ooh. Did you
Because
just...
you're not working to learn how to be better at what it is you say you do.
Master your craft. Master your craft. Man, listen, y'all.
Mastering your craft is something that continues until the day you die.
Are you ready for that, everyone? Like, are you ready for that? Like, there's a lot of you out there that say they want to build a business, they want to build a brand, they want to be successful. Are you willing to commit the rest of your life into mastering what you decide to do? Are you willing to do that? Because that's a decision you need to make right now. You need to be man or woman enough to understand that in order to get what you want, you're going to have to dedicate your absolute life to mastering this craft and serving people. We got one more. We got one more. Let's see it. What's the last big yes that you're gonna give Mike Nelson?
My last big yes is to build your team.
Mm.
Build your team. Because, again, you didn't get to where you are on your own.
Yeah.
You're not going to continue where you are and get to where you want to be without having a team of people. And that's one area before that I failed miserably.
Wow.
I really tried to do everything on my own. Why? Because I was a control freak.
Yeah.
This is mine.
I'm right there with you. That's how I am, and I have to fight that all the time.